Disclaimer. Published under Giftmandu Leisure, where we share creative contents for our followers to enjoy. It is a part of our story series. The story is imaginary and not based on real events. Any resemblance to actual people or situations is purely coincidental.
Story begins. Part 1. Summer of 2022 in Nepal. Amidst the sweltering mid-June heat, as the mercury soared to a scorching 40 degrees Celsius, in the serene city of Lumbini, the birthplace of Lord Buddha, a young man with long flowing hair and a rugged mustache and beard, named Umang, immersed himself in his work as a lead designer at the Lumbini Development Trust. Unbeknownst to him, a girl named Anjali, whom he had known since school, used to harbor deep feelings for him. However, she was hesitant to reveal her emotions all at once, preferring to let them unfold gradually. Anjali was a shy, introspective, and cultured young woman with a remarkable intellect. She had a perfectly proportioned body and framed her face with glasses, accentuating her big, expressive eyes. Her complexion was fair, and she preferred a natural look without makeup. Her long silky hair cascaded down her shoulders, adding to her overall charm. Anjali was dedicated to her pursuits and carried herself with grace and confidence. She was jolly and friendly, treating everyone respectfully and radiating a lovable aura wherever she went. Anjali often found herself captivated by Umang during their school days. She admired his intelligence, kindness, and sense of humor from afar, cherishing every interaction they had. But her fear of rejection and uncertainty kept her from confessing her feelings. Years passed, and Umanga's career took him to Bhairahawa, while Anjali stayed in Kathmandu to pursue her dream of starting a luxury boutique brand. She lived with her family in Kamaltar, Lalitpur, and ran a startup boutique showroom in Pulchok. Despite the physical distance, her feelings for Umang grew stronger. She regularly followed his achievements and successes from afar, hoping for an opportunity to express her affection someday. On June 4, 2022, Anjali's cousin, Alicia, came home from the United States for a summer break after 4 years of graduate studies in finance at CUNY Baruch College in Manhattan, New York. She had 3 weeks to spend in Nepal. So, Anjali and Alicia started planning on how to make the most of her vacation time. Alicia expressed a keen interest in exploring different places in Nepal, including Lumbini. Despite Anjali's reservations about visiting Lumbini due to the unbearable summer heat, Alicia insisted on including it in their itinerary. Anjali reluctantly agreed to accompany Alicia and the rest of their family to Lumbini, despite never having been there before. So, they finalized their triangular trip, the first stop in Lumbini, next in Meghalaya, Chitwan, and then the last in Pokhara. She knew Umang worked in the city, but it didn't come to her mind to see him while visiting there. To Anjali's surprise, Alicia excitedly revealed the bus tickets she had already purchased for the entire family, even before receiving Anjali's confirmation. Their close bond and deep understanding of each other's preferences made them the best buddies, more like siblings than cousins. They went for a quick shopping in the evening at the Lobim Mall and Mongol Bazaar area to gather things for the trip. So things were all set to take the bus from Thamel the following morning. Part 2. Tourist bus leaves from Kathmandu. June 9, 2022, 6 a.m., the bus they boarded was one of Kathmandu's most luxurious tourist buses. It boasted air conditioning, ample legroom, wide and comfortable seats, cleanliness, and even personal mobile chargers. The passenger windows were adorned with deep blue color curtains, providing privacy, and overhead compartments allowed them to store their belongings securely. Chilled water bottles and snacks were served throughout the journey, adding comfort. The bus made delightful stops at various points for quick snacking, a buffet lunch, and the chance to buy fresh fruits from the locals, further enhancing their joyous travel experience. To Alicia's surprise, Anjali could pay for those small expenses by QR code scans with her mobile phone. Nepal, indeed, was going cashless and becoming digital. As they traversed the route, Anjali was mesmerized by the breathtaking scenes unfolding along the banks of the Trishuli River. Passing by the Maunakamana cable car station, she took a moment to offer a quick prayer from inside the bus. As seemed normal on Nepal's highways, their journey hit an unexpected obstacle when they encountered a traffic jam near Mungling. It turned out that a car had accidentally hit a chicken on the highway, leading to a heated dispute between the car owner and the chicken's owner, who demanded 2,000 rupees as compensation. The standoff persisted for an hour until the chicken's owner was finally satisfied with an 1,500 rupee settlement. Once the dispute was resolved, traffic resumed its normal flow. Despite the jam, Alicia was pleasantly surprised by the bus company's friendly, professional, and caring service. She found it far superior to her experience with Greyhound bus from Denver, Colorado, to Las Vegas a few years ago. Through this journey, Anjali reaffirmed to Alicia that Nepal was progressing day by day, evident in the excellent companionship and services they were enjoying. It was a testament to the country's continuous improvement and positive developments. As the bus journey continued, Anjali couldn't contain her excitement, even as others around her dozed off, feeling the weariness of the trip. Through her window, she marveled at the breathtaking beauty of nature unfolding before her eyes. The convergence of two rivers, Trishuli and Marshiangdi, into a single point, captivated her. The hills that formed a path for these rivers showcased their majestic allure, while tiny houses nestled amidst the mountains added a sense of solitude and charm to the scenery. Anjali's gaze shifted to the numerous suspension bridges that spanned across the rivers, connecting communities and creating a sense of unity. The occasional sighting of ropeways added a touch of adventure to the landscape, making her heart skip a beat with anticipation. As she enjoyed the picturesque views, her headphones played her favorite songs by Lobo, a nostalgic reminder of the melodies she cherished during her school days. Immersed in the beauty of the journey, Anjali couldn't help but feel deep gratitude for the opportunity to witness such natural wonders. The enchanting scenery, the soul-stirring music, and the anticipation of reaching Lumbini made the bus ride an unforgettable experience. Part 3. Bus arrives in Bairahawa. The bus finally arrived in Bairahawa at 7 p.m., signaling the end of their long journey. They had pre-booked a hotel at the exquisite Tiger Palace Resort in Bairahawa, about 26 kilometers east of Lumbini. Eager to refresh themselves, they swiftly checked in and went to their rooms. Anjali, exhausted from the day-long bus trip compounded by the scorching heat of Bairahawa, immediately headed for a refreshing shower. Feeling the weariness in her bones, Anjali decided to skip dinner and opted for an early bedtime. She knew that a good night's sleep would rejuvenate her for the adventure that awaited her the next day. With excitement bubbling inside her, she intended to rise early and seize every opportunity to explore the sacred grounds of Lumbini. Part 4. Day 1 in Lumbini. June 10, 2022, 6 a.m., Anjali woke up early the next morning, feeling refreshed and energized. She took a leisurely shower and prepared herself a steaming cup of coffee in the comfort of her hotel room. As the aroma of the coffee filled the air, she took a moment to savor the morning's tranquility, allowing the caffeine to awaken her senses. Joining her cousin and the rest of the family for breakfast in the hotel restaurant, Anjali felt a sense of togetherness and excitement for the day ahead. They indulged in a delicious spread of breakfast delicacies, fueling themselves for the adventure awaited them. 7:30 a.m. After breakfast, they boarded a hotel van that had been arranged for their convenience. It was everyone's first time in Lumbini, their eager anticipation growing with every passing moment. The van whisked them away to the revered Maya Devi temple. As they embarked on this sacred journey, Anjali couldn't help but feel a deep sense of reverence and wonder. Anjali meets Umang. 9:15 a.m. As Anjali and her family arrived at the revered Maya Devi temple in Lumbini, their eyes scanned the surroundings in awe. And then, amidst the bustling crowd, Anjali's gaze met the familiar figure of the guy she had once known from school. There stood Umang amidst the crowd, engaged in his work-related tasks. Her heart skipped a beat as the memories of their shared school days flooded her mind. Anjali yearned for Umang to notice her, to recognize the hidden emotions that had lingered within her all these years. As she approached Umang, her voice trembled slightly. With a mixture of surprise and joy, she mustered the courage to say hello. "Hey, it's been so long," she exclaimed, a smile lighting up her face. To her delight, Umang, with a sweaty face, recognized her and returned her greeting warmly. Alicia, who had also attended the same school, said a cheerful hello to Umang. Introductions were quickly made, and he conversed briefly but pleasantly with the entire family. As their interaction unfolded, Umang revealed that he held special passes as the lead designer of Greater Lumbini, allowing him to provide unique experiences within the sacred grounds. Anjali's heart skipped a beat when Umang promised to take them on a memorable tour during their 2-day stay in Lumbini. Umang returned to work, promising they would reunite for lunch at 1 p.m. As they ventured into the temple, Anjali's excitement grew, her mind filled with curiosity and eagerness to explore Lumbini in the company of the guy who had unexpectedly reappeared in her life. Little did she know that this trip would become a turning point in her life. Luncheon with family. 2 p.m. After a delightful lunch with her family, Anjali eagerly followed Umang as he took on the role of their knowledgeable tour guide role. As they explored the ancient heritage sites of Lumbini, her eyes were drawn to his face, captivated by the joy and enthusiasm that radiated from him. Umang looked more mature and handsome than ever before. With a pair of sleek black shades, his confident demeanor seemed accentuated. The gel in his hair gave it a polished and stylish look. His shirt was neatly tucked in, emphasizing his well-groomed appearance. Umanga's deep voice was captivating. His words flowed smoothly and effortlessly. His ability to communicate effectively and eloquently added to his charm and charisma. The transformation in Umanga's appearance and demeanor left Anjali pleasantly surprised. She admired how he had grown into a mature and confident individual. Anjali couldn't help but watch him intently, appreciating how his facial expressions mirrored his deep passion for the history and significance of the sacred place they were visiting. His animated hand movements entranced her, his body language conveying a profound connection to the heritage surrounding them. Yet, amidst the exhilaration and the depth of the shared stories, their eyes occasionally met, creating an unexpected but undeniable connection that left them both feeling somewhat uncomfortable. In those fleeting moments of locked gazes, time seemed to stand still, and a silent understanding passed between them, hinting at unspoken emotions and unexplored possibilities. Anjali noticed a slight shift in Umanga's demeanor whenever their eyes met. He would momentarily falter, forgetting what he was about to say. It was as if their shared gaze had the power to momentarily distract him, leaving him lost in a sea of unspoken emotions. Quickly regaining his composure, he would continue explaining, but there was a subtle change in his voice, a hint of vulnerability that added a layer of complexity to their interactions. Anjali wondered if he felt the same magnetic pull between them, if he, too, was grappling with the swirling emotions that seemed to dance in the air whenever they were near. In those instances of discomfort, Anjali and Umang found themselves grappling with a mixture of excitement and uncertainty, their burgeoning feelings intertwining with the historical narratives they were unraveling. It was as if the stories of Lumbini were whispering secrets of their own, guiding them along an uncharted path of love and self-discovery. End of Day 1. 5:30 p.m. As the day ended and Umang dropped the family back at the hotel, Alicia couldn't help but notice the undeniable connection that seemed to linger between Anjali and Umang. With a mischievous grin, she playfully poked Anjali about it, nudging her towards acknowledging the unspoken emotions that had been building throughout the day. Anjali, caught off guard, blushed and denied any romantic involvement, brushing it off as a mere coincidence. She didn't want to reveal the thoughts and feelings swirling within her, unsure how to navigate their shared history's complexities and the budding emotions that seemed to grow stronger with each passing moment. Determined to shift the focus, they started planning the next day, eagerly discussing the attractions they wanted to explore. Anjali tried her best to distract herself from the whirlwind of emotions that had been awakened within her, burying them beneath the excitement of the upcoming adventures. Day 2 in Lumbini. June 11, 2022, the following day dawned with excitement and concern as some family members expressed their inability to join due to feeling unwell or wanting to avoid the scorching heat of Lumbini. Undeterred, Anjali, Alicia, and 2 other family members eager to explore forged ahead, determined to make the most of their time in this sacred land. 9 a.m., they embarked on a journey through the historical sites of Lumbini, carefully navigating the rich tapestry of temples, monasteries, and ancient ruins. The day's sweltering heat seemed to cast a hazy veil over the landscape, but their spirits remained undaunted. Anjali found solace in the presence of Umang, his companionship offering a comforting respite from the oppressive heat. As they walked side by side, she felt warmth from within, as if the energy of Lumbini itself was fueling their connection. Together, they explored the revered Maya Devi temple again, where Siddhartha Gautama was believed to have been born. Anjali couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and reverence in the air as if the ancient whispers of enlightenment echoed through the sacred grounds. They wandered through the tranquil gardens, their steps synchronized. Umang shared stories and insights about the significance of each place they visited, his words painting vivid images in Anjali's mind. During their exploration, they found themselves drawn to the quiet beauty of the Ashoka pillar, standing tall as a symbol of peace and enlightenment. Anjali couldn't help but marvel at the serenity that enveloped the area. At that moment, she felt a profound sense of gratitude for being able to experience such a remarkable journey alongside Umang. 12:30 p.m. As the day progressed, they sought shelter under the shade of ancient trees, finding solace in each other's company. They engaged in deep conversations, sharing their dreams, aspirations, and experiences that had shaped them into who they were today. Umanga's words resonated with Anjali, his insights igniting a spark of curiosity and self-reflection within her. In those intimate moments, surrounded by the echoes of ancient wisdom and the palpable connection between them, Anjali couldn't help but wonder if destiny had guided them back together in this sacred place. It was as if Lumbini had conspired to reunite their paths, offering a chance for their hearts to intertwine amidst the historical marvels surrounding them. In the sacred ambience of Lumbini, surrounded by the essence of enlightenment, Umang and Anjali found themselves drawn to spend hours sitting under the Bodhi tree. They delved into their shared past, reminiscing about the moments they had missed and discovering the profound connections they had unknowingly forged. During their visit to the World Peace Pagoda, Lumbini, a sudden misstep caused Anjali to lose her balance. At that moment, Umang instinctively reached out, his hands catching her and preventing her from falling. It was an awkward yet joyous connection, where their bodies briefly intertwined, igniting a spark of intimacy between them. Umang conversed deeply with a monk at the Royal Thai Buddhist monastery in Lumbini. Unbeknownst to him, Anjali observed him with an enchanted gaze, finding solace in the depth of his thoughts. Their eyes met momentarily, and Anjali quickly looked away, her heart racing. A mixture of curiosity and wonder danced between them as if their souls were yearning to intertwine. The Myanmar Golden Temple in Lumbini provided a picturesque backdrop for a candid moment between Umang and Anjali. Umang, recognizing Anjali's love for photography, willingly lay on the floor to capture the perfect photo of her. His selflessness and willingness to go to great lengths for her happiness touched Anjali's heart, deepening her affection for him. 4 p.m. Away from the watchful eyes of her family, Umang and Anjali embarked on an hour-long evening walk in Tilorakot. The tranquil atmosphere and the beauty of the surroundings allowed them to share their deepest thoughts, dreams, and aspirations. Step by step, their connection grew stronger, kindling an undeniable bond that made them feel as if they had known each other for a lifetime. As the sun began to set, Umang and Anjali found themselves searching for the perfect place to satisfy their hunger. They wandered through the narrow streets of Tilorakot, enticed by the aroma of delicious local cuisine. Eventually, they stumbled upon a bustling street food stall adorned with vibrant colors and mouth-watering scents of various delicacies. 6 p.m., with curious eyes and adventurous spirits, Umang and Anjali immersed themselves in the local street food experience. They eagerly ordered a variety of dishes, savoring each bite with delight. Anjali's eyes lit up as she tasted the flavors that reminded her of Lumbini's vibrant culture and warmth. It was a simple yet memorable moment, filled with laughter, shared discoveries, and a genuine connection that deepened their affection. Amid the lively atmosphere, surrounded by locals enjoying their evening, Umang and Anjali felt a sense of belonging. They relished authentic street food, allowing it to nourish their bodies and their growing bond. At that moment, they realized that their connection went beyond physical attraction or shared memories. They had found comfort and joy in the simplicity of being together, appreciating the richness of their culture and the shared experiences that brought them closer. The following day marked the departure of Anjali, Alicia, and their family to the next destination of their itinerary, Meghalaya, Chitwan. As the moments ticked away, Umang and Anjali realized their time together was close. The 2 days in Lumbini brought them remarkably close, weaving a tapestry of shared experiences and heartfelt conversations. With a mix of bittersweet emotions, Umang and Anjali cherished their final moments together. They walked, exploring the serene corners of Lumbini one last time. The air was filled with longing and hope as they discussed their dreams and plans for the future. Underneath the Bodhi tree, where they had spent hours delving into their past, Umang and Anjali made a promise to each other. They pledged to remain connected, despite the physical distance that separated them. They vowed to nurture their budding relationship, fueled by the shared memories they had created and the unspoken understanding that had blossomed between them. June 12, 2022, 5:30 a.m., as the time to bid farewell drew near, Umang and Anjali held each other warmly. They looked into each other's eyes, realizing that the depth of their connection transcended the boundaries of time and space. With a mixture of excitement and sadness, they whispered promises of seeing each other again soon, their hearts filled with the hope of a future where distance would no longer separate them. Anjali and her family boarded the tourist bus to Meghalaya. Umang stood by her side, his eyes filled with joy and longing. They exchanged one last glance, silently reaffirming their commitment to each other. Though the physical distance remained, Umang and Anjali carried the shared memories, promises, and the newfound love that had taken root in their hearts. They knew their connection would endure, and they eagerly awaited the next time their paths would cross, when they could again be in each other's arms. June 30, 2022. Alicia returns to the U.S. On June 30th, the day of Alicia's return to the U.S., she made a heartfelt phone call to Umang to express her gratitude again for the tremendous help he had offered her family. Alicia was overwhelmed with emotions, so Alicia poured her heart out, thanking Umang for his unwavering support, generosity, and warm hospitality. Umang, touched by Alicia's heartfelt words, reciprocated the gratitude, emphasizing how grateful he was to have had the opportunity to assist her family and make their trip a memorable one. As they bid farewell over the phone, Alicia and Umang promised to stay in touch and continue their friendship despite the distance. October 20, 2022. Umanga's birthday gift. On Umanga's birthday, October 20th, Anjali went above and beyond to make it a memorable day for him. Despite their physical distance, she knew she could still make him feel special. Anjali turned to the internet and discovered Giftmandu, a Nepal-wide gift delivery service. She found that Giftmandu could deliver her birthday gift to Umang in Bayarahawa. 2 days prior, Anjali had placed an order with Giftmandu for a black forest cake, a beautiful bouquet of mixed flowers, and a Ralph Lauren polo perfume, carefully selected to match Umanga's preferences. She wanted the surprise to be perfect and timed the delivery for his birthday. As Umang was busy at his office, he was surprised when the Giftmandu delivery person approached him with the beautifully wrapped presents. His excitement grew as he unwrapped the gifts and found a greeting note from Anjali stuck on the flowers. Just as Umang reveled in the joy of his birthday surprises, his phone rang. It was Anjali calling to wish him a happy birthday personally. His face lit up with a bright smile as he answered the call. Anjali's voice filled with warmth and affection as she conveyed her heartfelt birthday wishes to him. She eagerly asked how he liked the gifts she had sent. Umang couldn't contain his happiness as he thanked Anjali for the beautiful gifts and expressed how much he appreciated her effort to make his birthday special. He described the delicious cake, the beautiful fragrance of the flowers, and how the Ralph Lauren polo perfume would remind him of her every time he wore it. Umang felt overwhelmed by the love and thoughtfulness of Anjali's surprise and her phone call. The gifts had not only brought him joy but also reinforced the bond they shared. It was a birthday he would never forget, thanks to Anjali's efforts to make it truly special and unforgettable. February 14, 2023. Umang sends a gift to Anjali on Valentine's Day. As Valentine's Day approached, Umang wanted to reciprocate the love and affection he had received from Anjali on his birthday. He tried to make her feel cherished and memorable on this romantic occasion. Remembering the excellent service he had received from Giftmandu, Umang reached out to them once again to arrange a surprise for Anjali. Umang contacted Giftmandu and shared his plan. He requested a big bouquet of red roses, a cute teddy bear, and a box of Ferrero Rocher chocolates to be delivered to Anjali on Valentine's Day. He provided the necessary details, including the address of Anjali's boutique office, to ensure timely delivery. On Valentine's Day, Anjali was caught off guard by the unexpected surprise that awaited her at her boutique office. She had not anticipated receiving such a lovely gift from Umang. As she walked into her office that morning, her eyes were immediately drawn to the stunning bouquet of red roses sitting on her desk, accompanied by a cute teddy bear and a box of Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, Anjali couldn't help but smile. The thoughtful gesture from Umang filled her heart with warmth and love. She immediately called Umang to express her heartfelt thanks and to wish him a happy Valentine's Day. Their conversation was filled with loving words, laughter, and the anticipation of celebrating this special day together, even though they were physically apart. Umang was delighted to hear the joy and surprise in Anjali's voice. He expressed his love and wished her a happy Valentine's Day. They exchanged heartfelt sentiments, promising to cherish each other and the love they shared. Through the thoughtful gesture of sending the bouquet, teddy bear, and chocolates, Umang managed to make Anjali's Valentine's Day truly special and memorable. The distance between them seemed to fade away as their love and connection grew stronger with each passing moment. July 4, 2023. Alicia's birthday gift delivery in the US. On July 4th, a significant day for both the United States and Alicia's birthday, Anjali and Umang wanted to make sure they could still send a gift to Alicia despite the distance. Remembering their positive experience with Giftmandu, they contacted them again to inquire about international delivery, specifically to the United States. Anjali and Umang contacted Giftmandu and expressed their desire to send a birthday gift to Alicia in the US. They were relieved and delighted to learn that Giftmandu indeed offered delivery services to the US. They quickly arranged for a delicious birthday cake and a luxurious bouquet of flowers to be delivered to Alicia on her special day. When Alicia received the surprise gift, she was overjoyed. It was a heartwarming moment for her to know that her cousin and Umang had remembered her birthday and gone to such lengths to send her a thoughtful present all the way from Nepal. Grateful and filled with happiness, Alicia immediately reached out to Anjali and Umang through a group Viber video call to share her excitement and express her heartfelt thanks. The three of them, separated by distance but united in their love and bond, caught up with each other's lives and shared laughter, stories, and fond memories. Alicia's birthday became even more special as they celebrated virtually, feeling a strong connection despite being physically apart. The joy and love they shared during the video call made them cherish their relationship even more. Anjali and Umang were thrilled to see Alicia's smiling face and hear her laughter. They were grateful for the opportunity to celebrate her birthday together, even if it was through a video call. The distance couldn't dampen their spirits or the love they had for each other. Giftmandu's international delivery service made it possible for Anjali and Umang to bring happiness and joy to Alicia's special day. Their thoughtful gesture and the shared moments over the video call created lasting memories and strengthened their bond as a family. July 10, 2023, Umang finished his project in Lumbini. After a year of longing and anticipation, the day finally arrived for Umang to travel to Kathmandu and surprise Anjali on her birthday. Determined to make it memorable, he meticulously planned his trip, leaving no room for errors or delays. July 12, 2023, Anjali's birthday. With the evening sun setting on the horizon, Umang finished his work for the day and hurriedly purchased his plane ticket to Kathmandu. The excitement of surprising Anjali on her birthday on July 12 fueled his every move, and he was determined to make it a truly memorable occasion. Knowing that time was of the essence, Umang enlisted the help of an online gift delivery company, Giftmandu again. With their reputation for delivering thoughtful gifts promptly, he knew they would be the perfect solution to ensure everything was ready upon his arrival. After booking his ticket, Umang quickly contacted Giftmandu's friendliest customer support and explained his plan. He requested their assistance in bringing a beautifully arranged bouquet of flowers, a delectable birthday cake, and a carefully chosen gift to the airport in Kathmandu. This way, he could surprise Anjali without spending precious time searching for gifts upon his arrival. Grateful for their support, Umang felt relieved as he boarded the plane. During the flight, he couldn't help but imagine the joy and surprise that awaited Anjali when she saw him standing before her, armed with a bouquet of flowers, a delicious cake, and a thoughtful gift, all thanks to Giftmandu's assistance. As the plane touched down in Kathmandu at 8:45 p.m., Umanga's excitement soared. He eagerly scanned the crowd at the airport, searching for the Giftmandu's delivery driver who would be carrying the carefully curated surprises. With relief and anticipation, he spotted the individual holding the beautifully arranged bouquet, the mouth-watering cake, and the tastefully wrapped gift. Expressing his gratitude, Umang collected the gifts and tipped the Giftmandu's driver for his patience and excellent service. He was thrilled to get such customer-first service from Giftmandu. With the surprises securely in his possession, he made his way through the airport, determined to reach Anjali's place swiftly. 9:25 p.m. Hailing a taxi, Umang held the precious gifts close to his heart as the vibrant streets of Kathmandu whizzed by. His mind was consumed with thoughts of Anjali's reaction, her smile, and the love that would fill the air on this special day. 10:15 p.m. Upon arriving at Anjali's doorstep, Umang took a moment to gather himself, his heart beating with anticipation. He rang the doorbell, carefully holding the bouquet, cake, and gift. And as the door swung open, revealing Anjali's surprised expression, Umanga's eyes lit up with love and excitement. He wished a heartfelt, happy birthday to Anjali, presenting the beautifully arranged bouquet, the delicious cake, and the tastefully wrapped gift symbolizing the depth of his affection and the lengths he would go to make her day extraordinary. From that night on, a new chapter began in their lives. This is the end of this episode. Hope you liked it. We promise to come back with more stories soon. Thank you for listening. Ciao. Better than two.